Oh, I hate it when my screen recorder app does this now. But anyways, hi, it's me, Giovanni, and before I get into what I have on screen here, I just want to say that I have a bit of a headache right now, and I have the light off in my room. There's just too much light that I just decided, you know what? I just I need to do this with minimal light as possible before I end up passing out due to a overheated headache. Especially due to the fact that I was so stressed out yesterday. Especially due to my body having sweaty, oily hands. It's almost like my hands had grease in them, and I feel like that they were gonna melt any moment yesterday. Because now that I actually say that, it probably sounds gross. That's because it does. But anyways, I was completely stressed out yesterday, and my dad, I I seriously do not know why he accused me of blocking him. My phone. When he tried to text me. His message didn't go through. Now, I find it completely ridiculous that he would block that I would block him because I still have his phone number and our messages still go through most of the time. And it's not like I actually blocked him. It's not like I blocked his phone number or anything. Especially due to the fact that when he tried to tell me about how to unblock him, I was like, there's literally that option doesn't even exist on my phone. So I was like, okay, when my dad and I talked about this while we were getting lunch, and I said that it might have been an error, just an error, just a simple error that just bugs out. It Our messages just don't go through because of a simple error, not a blocking. Because blocking, okay, blocking someone, really? There's a blocking problem, an error that it's almost like a bad connection. It just doesn't go through. The messages just don't go through. But anyways, I just find it stupid that my dad just thinks that way, and if I have to hear one more time say that to me, I'm done with him. I don't want to speak to him about it again. Anyways, so I was some stressed out, especially due to my sweaty hands, because I still want to remake an old Wattpad story that I had in mind about my favorite character and rival from Yandere Simulator, Amai Odiaka, who shipped with another character from something else entirely. Call it a crossover ship. Now, I have already talked about this a few times, and you might already know about it unless you're not new to my channel. But if you are, then hi. And if you might not know about the ship, then I just want to say that I'm gonna keep it a secret for anyone who's new. But I will say this: I'm stuck on certain events, I'm still stuck on the current part of the story that I want to do. The a Thursday event which happens when Amai's bakery is doing great. She and her um she and her friend, her her crush, overhear the bullies talk about Amai and her bakery, and how one of the bullies had a bakery that was doing that was doing well until Amai Amai's bakery just got popular again. And Amai and her crush realized that one of the bullies owned the bakery, um, owned the bakery that was competing with Amai's. And so Amai's crush confronts the main bully about it, and she's just a total jerk and insulting Amai and her crush, and Amai's crush slaps the bully. He strangles her, wanting to choke her, but when he sees Amai and then maybe even a teacher or someone else, he drops his guard, but before he does, he just slaps the bully. Just for good measure. What I would imagine is that I'm still thinking about it, and the main thing is that Amai runs to the bathroom crying, and one of the bullies follow her. A nice girl. Kokoro. And or Amai would get a headache like I'm dealing with right now and probably pass out. And Amai would end up in the infirmary. Either Amai forgives her crush or doesn't until the next day. I'm just not sure how to do it, especially due to the dialogue and the actions that take place. I'm just not sure. I mean, so Amai's crush is from another world. Amai's crush visited the school because he thought, well, why not explore it? So he met Amai on Monday, her week of the actual Yandere Simulator game. He meets her during the afternoon when everyone else is already gonna go home. And she stays in her club room to prepare for tomorrow. Now, I wanted to take in some concepts and some some mods that people did for Yandere Simulator, and I like those concepts. However, there's 3 main ones that I want to make for my story, and I don't know how to put them all together, especially with what I'm currently gonna do with the story. What I'm stuck on, but I don't know. Especially due to the fact that I just watched a video by iSnow and about a mission mode high school of Academy High, where people in the comments were like, it looks like an actual Japanese prestigious high school, where it also has an outside corridor. Now, I was thinking about it, and I don't know how Yandere Dev would want to have the concepts that people made of his game into his actual, like developing those concepts into his actual game. I don't know, especially with his with his previous current situation about, and stuff. I just wonder how would he feel if if I or someone else said that maybe he might use those concepts for his actual game, and he would be like, I don't know if I want to do it. And I'll or someone else be like, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. I really don't hate Yandere Dev. I really don't. But I just don't care because since it's already 2024, he made his apology in early January. We're still in January, and since the rest of the rivals are still not implemented yet, I'll just be like, you know what, who cares? We're just gonna wait regardless of what happens. Okay? I don't care. People can just kiss my ass. I really don't care about Yandere Dev. I like his game, but I just don't like him. But at the same time, I don't care. Okay? Good. So anyways, about the high school thing. So, I'm trying to look to see if a high school, if a sorry. Let me see. You know, I'm trying to figure out if there's any other high school that looks exactly like the one in the video, the mod of Yandere Simulator. The alternate version of the school for Academy High that would look like a real life Japanese high school. I'm trying to find it. Okay? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't care about outdoor corridors, rooftops, or anything. What matters is that I don't care whatever high school it is. What matters is that it's a game about a high school girl who murders people to get close to a boy that she likes. Okay? That's it. That's literally it. It doesn't matter what the characters look like, what the school looks like. Okay? I really don't care. Because since I'm making a story about my favorite rival being shipped with a character, when I first made the ship I thought it was interesting, but I like it. I really like it. And since I'm remaking the story, I would still want the story to take place in the same environment as the actual game, while having some concepts from people made about the rivals. Those specific concepts would make sense for them, especially since Yandere Dev had ideas himself about it. I actually... As you can see from the search, I'm trying my best to see if I just really don't care anymore. I really don't care. People can just kiss my ass whenever they want. I don't care. I really, really don't care. Because the only problem is, people are just way too, I don't know, critical of Yandere Dev's game? Whatever? I'm trying to make a story about my favorite rival. That's it. I'm just really agitated.